More carbon from like black media. Abuja, Uko Pimu, MPP Amanyuku Nima, and Como Cassibi, and a year, and Como Hubi, and Koswa. And Comuni Naitiawa are HRS. MPP Amanyuku no omashe ehun se mfimpi mienu ne aduonu na abato a yato ye no mudi ncho poto odi ncho kese pa no omo amfonso bi na akoso na omasa ehun se samfonso na ekoso mfimpi mienu ne aduonu na abato ni mu no se omanhwe no manhwe ni ya mfimpi mienu ne aduonu wo hwe 2028 election no the same fonso no mistakes no mo ye no omesa akwakoye ni 2028 it in sense no komo no ekoso a ekwa akopimu ababesi se empanifo bi wo MPP Amanyuku ni mu a ewoso mo hwe ne bomodin ase ebepam sampanifo no a omadi dibre ebi ewo MPP Amanyuku ni mu te se eye mfie enwotwe obuwa dibre bi kura no mfie nwotwe obuwa dibre bi kura no mfie nan mfie num sankrofo ni nyina no ewoso mo bomodin se ebeyi omu nyina ede afiro honom obi te se chamantwebu asia ko Wontumi wadi dibre ewo MPP Amanyuku ni mu eda ewoso no yeyi ni firo ho obi te se eye Kennedy Ohena compare ko Agyapong wadi dibre bi wo MPP Amanyuku ni mu da ewoso yeyi ni firo honom ene abusia yabobo empanifo bi te se MPP General Secretary mo Justin Frimpong Kodiamo abusia samebi mu nyina yabobo omudin se yamomodin se ebeyi sankrofo no enyina nana bi yenyi wo mu nyina mfiri ho ne yemfa nkrofo a omususu se omo party ni mu a omabọ modin eku mu ho ede ama party no ensanfo mo nso mbewurum fa mojafono moja mono ne mojafoforo mbewurum sane be ya MPP Amanyuku bitimi afa ne ntomapa efra na efra ye ewo mfimpi mienu ene aduonu nwotwe abato na ye ba beto no abusia nsam de enkomo no nipa na kan bibiri a enye obi a se kwabena Agyapong a wobeka ya the year 2023 no na omope se ono nso ebitimi aba na wabegina se presidential candidate na wetimi ne NDC ni other political parties na face no abusia ono na de nsem we see tudia ne wakansem bebla mpesa okame ho akokwaje nchiremu ne besisi ye abuja baby a wo hwe me bia wo haw ne amane kodan na bia da eda wo so bia no bomodin se onimi bedi nkomo ye de samna nwanwaso bi aba e frene se sika kokko na gold samna wo haw bia da eda wo so bia wo hia sa samna we se bi afi wo ye bema wo hwe me wo bema sam wo pom bema ye ketwa brabeji bula matali edro bi na wo bema enye kese watimi abo adwuma nso ache ewo empem ye de akwankyere bi aba abuzuan no ye hwehwe wo hyebrim a ye frene se mpelifo akwankyere ana se wo betima frene back to sender onipa bi ha onipa bi tata wato bet ewo ho se wo sanity bi obeku bomodin so befa numbers na egu screen ase na woni mi akasa mehwehwe wo hyebere mu hwie a na bomodin se mekere wo ne wo beye medas wadewuma ya hu se MPP kwan ya mo fa so restructure party ni towards 2028 elections no wo de abase ebeya enka party constitution no wo mo ensesem na enkomoyi emunchiremu tisɛn
I'm the proposal I'm the constitutional amendment committee now. This is a proposal I'm here during the last National Executive Committee meeting and the National Council meeting, and we all recognize that we've been through a very difficult stage of the party's development. We have to admit that we were defeated in a massive way, and we can't continue with things or business as usual. And that's why I made those proposals. First and foremost, we feel that in fact, we think Kofupi Kasa followed MPP platforms. We feel that electoral college, city at TSC, Kitwebi. And I said, why my party or constituency because we're the chairman 3 terms. But yeah, she say no on your chairman people. Now so or experience or knowledge. How bit in their party no. And to see a bar on your chairman being on to be no there. We should say a having. We how I former MP. consistency. Only consistency. Only in there. Only on to baby because on your MPP. Intimidating say all these former officers. In fact, they there album ne hon na ne say. Ubu ha na oye polling station executive 2000 and 2004 and 2008. Because beer MP no for be person ba na we ye polling station elections na ye no basa obeti ye beer na ye be free. All those people now at least why executive down there. Say your man yes almost to me to abani beer. Sir any brain never say you will through way come they do hide the 2 albums in the 2 abani na to be because why a polling station that executive that even in 1992 never know that now we free media. And I just say your man what I say was no say ultimate to abani beer. The battle DCs, MCs, that for it will bring a certain level of inclusivity. Bema, one feels a party, no, you must in because if you know, say, we don't want bar for a party now, why you mama party? Let a bit to say you be in also one town, you don't have a voice in it. So people feel alienated, feel say you must in change. In the mission says it create every constituency the more the executive positions 2022, 2018, 2014, 2012. They know themselves. In the Jama constituencies know themselves to make sure say all the former executives are put into a caucus until they all become delegates to be able to express their opinion and vote for parliamentary candidates and presidential candidates and national office. Mijiri said it will create a certain energy at the bottom of the party. Bema nipa na Kenya kesi bi aba say woman party no woman can obi anywhere uyi woman free. Or there's also another thought say nkayembi mukwana ubia owo card so entwaba. Well, I think eventually Bia will get there, but this is what I call a limited expansion. A bit BMO cafe. It could increase the voting population to anything between 2 million and 3 million. So for the party, and no, I think will be more representative at the base level. A bit more. Until Medisa proposal and true anymore. Secondly, me found it true and say to me yes every year. Many people are part of the electoral college. Some of the better there. Let me feel say, in presidential candidate no coming because they say, "Okoye baby or party no." As far as no one, there's a lot of financial pressure. Obi no better me constant election better me police station better me electoral area coordinator better me constituency chairman right up to national level. By the time you better to all these elections maybe from police station electoral area constituency region national because they do we see or maintain a way. Now it creates a lot of factionalism in the party apart from say a deep pressure financial pressure to system allow for monetization of the process and also it creates that kind of division. See ya to a baby. See all former officers at the polling station level for polling station for every electoral cycle they are about 200,000. To the go back to the mini electoral cycle minimum remote but you go well past 2 million people eligible to vote in that election. See, it will reduce the monetization of politics at the base level, and by the time I be after that, in 2 years time, when the next round of national elections almost mandate expire in 2026, yes, in 2026. Wow, but wow, person do for rest of your party chairman, general secretary, and treasurer, and as a constitution, say, ye bab the tide, ye esi ho na chi say ebeboa ama wakonwene aba amai eno is likely to create more harmony and kambom at the local level and we feel that ebeboa. The third thing was super delegates and no it's just 276 constituency chairmen constituency casini na with so many voters one person the 272 regional executives the 88 members of parliament. It will be less than 800 with the 30 council of elders. The last time members of parliament 139 it was still under 1,000. And if 1,000 there, it's liable to manipulation and monetization. And they don't represent the base of the party. They cannot adequately represent the base of the party. And also some says the party nankasa the grassroots no dodo no entwaba no one higher polling station from 1992 96 through to 2000 2004 that yes na omudi ya o se na ye kotwaba na se bi omodi won atuwa ye djuma boa party se na onye polling station executive no onu de ontimi kotwaba ni bi na afofo npa kakra bi enf enum bi e wo ha and they are power see one no can fast power see one and no can they are contentious because of the constitution man. Every police station should have a register. Time I'm a general secretary me prepare me printed registers for all the 38,000 polling stations. Nanso so nipano sa meetings anka every polling station ebeye no mahu nti so won kosia no mato aba nye obi ne be free baby abeka se na ye beto aba ha won enemy ho because we polling station meetings normally nipa ba be 25 20 15 very hardly now because you know polling station meetings in the hardcore party activists someone attend the polling station executive meetings one has decided who their polling station executives are. Na sa police station executives no ejuma dey o mani so ni so mbeto abaw ejuma ni so mbe ye ejuma advocacy for the party at the local level monitor our electoral register in that polling station polling station bia no be say na ye more be 1,000 yeah
but who be say no na sa polling station executive no na say obi kura tro na ne bag adwuma wo ye profession no no atwera che say delegate others ye na yi mpanimfo wo MPP nti bebre kura hu say che say abato nko na omo ye
ene na make am say polling station say your polling station manual party what that now so a lot of people claim say your polling station manual and not show adwuma polling station executive wo adwuma say wo ye so we will film identify omo any mom so mo MP before omo be 17 omo ba be ko di 18 omo bitimi don beto register no so o ejuma bebe yes o kwa delegate it being delegate now it is not known in our constitution. There is no position called delegate in the MPP constitution. Now so ejuma e dey say omo say polling station executive but I know they are printing and then I don't know mo a TV program but you so be there na person so you na person me delegate you know because of niama say be no enya wo ha you should say and no na create that distance between the party and the general populace in this increase your democracy let's obi a polling station that na want me ni free mo and ka say na me be election for be ni pa 5 and no na do wontu ni ntokwa emba so nipa na ye adwuma at the polling station that they should be a part of the electoral college. We feel going forward and no future polling station elections to be less contentious because my polling station executive and that's a constitutional man quite meeting to aba. We are going for no man yaka mesa to aba. So be a nyamena meet polling station organization but having been a member before make me to aba. See any sa won't you we will film ni adi ni na no e be free ho me did say e be boa The party should consider that. I spoke at it during the National Executive. I put it in writing to the Constitution, Amendment Committee. With the presidential prime minister, the date is decided by the National Council. You don't need any constitutional amendment. It just gives you a limit of 24 months to the next election. So you can do it any time before that. As soon as you've been able to open up the electoral register and make sure that all these people are who are MP for 3 terms, not to say we're free. And so you're talking about on today. I mean, how can that be? So until the person doesn't feel an organic link to the party, that sense of belonging now, or can was someone boy, I didn't be sure that the former party credit in Shark in the area that the follow on 92. And then you can't some cry in Ferro and cannot come home. So, Tiasinquano, Frimudia, they have a responsibility to say, it brings the whole party together as one. Nekobana Sani to me be registered to that level. That may be an interim step, but gradually be eventually. It means to say a registration system need to make sure that card holders doors one. And no, they say eventually develop systems will be a work hard to make rubber. I'm sure they eventually will get that, but you're starting from zero where we are now straight on his beer. There may be issues. Let's bring in all those who have been left out. Now, once you're in a Bema amount for in a feeling to energize the party at the base, Bema toss on Kumbia back. Say, yes, you can't. I mean, you're getting to party no fire, and now you come here. That level of participation will restore the confidence that people have in the electoral process. They open up in Yafra, wouldn't at least almost to imagine. Do don't know to a money, then so or MPP. Until I'm the those proposals number.
Now, what did buy an Peninsula Jenny saying?
Oh, I mean, there was in the room there was general acceptance. I mean, of course, the only thing was maybe there was some a little confusion. The Obia one I think so the party there, it did the LED and what is important is that let's broaden the base of the electoral college, and we broaden the base of the electoral college in a big way. So we also recognize that the flag bearer is the most important person in the party rally behind. And Emma, the participation here broad-based. You just have broad-based participation. By the time a national executive is almost mandate to be in 2026, one will contribute and say, oh, no one but candidate near the NACO. The Kobana says he yes, started polling station. Where is the way people win a boy member candidate to win a support to me, candidate to win a support to me, there is no harmony. So until at the end of the day, you should look at the current situation. It's not the best for ourselves. You cannot be business as usual. I think we should flip it. It's time for us to take a closer look at it. Tension down in the party. And Sinipa do no so toa. You Makuma Tuama, Ubia, or Tuni Wasuo, but then one bar for real, some party, or when you or Casapa, party for me, Ginity. Yes, I will be Uska, which Maku Trianipa, Kakavia Memes, Kamayo, Nema. And Nona Ekun, the politics of this country. I think we should reduce the monetization of politics in our country and therefore allow proper leaders, because leadership may hire or man. If we have well-meaning, public-spirited individuals, almost 2 years, one just say a person or minor, and no, and none of them in human form who the Debbie. There is beauty and a sense of fulfillment in serving your country. May who politics as a way of making money. And then we share pressure. Grassroots maybe to current government. So because of no party can come into power and give all their 5, 6, 7 million supporters jobs. You can't do it. But party and she said, create an economic environment that can help anybody thrive. So maybe I won't be as I take now, the family now. This is build the economy, spread the development around the country. Oh, yes, over Kumasi and Ankara. Now, what to me, so that you can realize your God-given potential without having to do it's just a politics in Kwana bit to my family. Engineering, the new man, what to do in engineering practice, so the practice where people go into government and then all of a sudden you see or die 3 or die 4, that is unfortunately giving a wrong signal to Nchimano into Usha. So or university no join right here because of the placement, papa, or the scholarship or the national service. Always what can I get out of the system? This is what we have to change. There has to be a paradigm shift in our politics. And the leaders, there's a leader by example. There's a leader by example, better than Chimano Abanasa. And that's what I talked about during the last prime minister. I can't say triple S, service, a song, sacrifice, all the whole bar for real, and selflessness. The bishop will not go bit me, dear man, doing it be now the man no one. And no, never more, man. The Indian says, Casem no said, Ubian Sky, let to transfer Nipper to the native Ghana. This is not the Ghana that we know. We don't waste money. And it is materialism that has taken over this country. And if we, the leaders of our party, don't stop that and we don't speak against that. After all, you can live a fulfilled life. I believe, I've lived a fulfilled life. You don't need to have 100 houses or 20 houses. Even if you have 2-3 houses, that's fine. The old black. Damn it, things is here. No, let me see 1999, 2000, press secretary to the president. I'm here. I'm happy. So what about that? I'm a spirit of contentment. I could be press secretary to conform. They are dying. What they are dying? Just break the mortar. We need to learn to serve society. Every casa my man who said, Sikan Crawford, Tukun Crawford, and no being a Sagana, we don't even know the source of the money. Then we get to DHD. What kind of society are we building? We can't do that. In the media, I want to make a woman, Nyamedia Mame, at my age, as I say, me calling I will fight for propriety in Ghana. With my holding in a and with the very principles that anchored the formation of this political party. Karucha nominum penning for I didn't what almost is your dial. What to your dining their boy party? I miss I didn't watch what on it. Stephen Kirku, Sionyano, Atchison, Eketeku, I like being silent. Will be a format. That was then. Say contemporary politics, you come over some name. I don't accept that was then. Bia, and Sumaya and Fata, and Sumaya Sumsika, and Assassin of mine. The small beers on Koyajuma, they believe that you can be free. You can have a fulfilled life without being rich. That is all you need in society to be happy. And you cannot buy contentment. The Indian politics now, a man for money I did because he used a bit. The kind of going out there, oh, the capital. Kwame, do what you see. Now, send me first school, the young people, the test control by the office. Then Busan said, oh, mama made their wildest dreams. A dime say now pay, cars say now pay, Sika say now be issue a man say now be okay, come over. May new calculations they convert it at current age. A new man on me and means it to $1.5 million. And Zubati Zubiako first Sika say Buma, Ubiako, oh, there, Sika never go past the can I say go back 000. Who is Sika now find out the farm money part is useless. It is of no use to society. And we have to begin to speak like you, the media, and someone you have forgotten your duty to society as fourth estate. tell them mo can no cry mo pay ni papa ni pay wo su ban ni di o man ni na o mo to trust them ni somewhere fata na e kan no na mo di and throw and people have allowed themselves to become mercenaries. You talk you saw what I call slash and burn politics in this country. Why? What kind of society is that? You're in trouble. You're and none of them politics because we assume society. You can live a fulfilled life without being massive leverage. Because when you play the other thing, and then go to before we are in the area. Vegetable society. I am ready and son Abakon Mambusa Dibi. And was in respect of the expansion said of electoral college, you know. You've been saying this for years, and my kwame ni pebi anu omu nye, and this for manu the way we say taking cue from that, you know. Expansion, no mobile, no. In America, say let's start with all former office holders. And so we end this in here. You could not have been an office holder unless what the start of the MPP. So I think that being full and a beer. That possibility, no, I think is just marginal. People are overstating that possibility. Eventually, we feel that we should get there. Eventually, but when we are there confronting here on I think that before July, August, they say yes, I did, so that we can move on. We don't have time. So the more we until I'm finally say, there, pointing to be there be. And no, so be a polling station officer, chairman, organizer. In 1996, not only not here. But my trouble, would you on the counterparts are no more 2000, 2004, 2008? A baby, you cross the 2 million barrier, and once you have more than 2 million to 3 million people voting, I think it will be difficult to be time scatter or and that will be disabused. And to be sure, that threats now will come with some psychophobic real. Former executives we ain't me it's much so the no executive won the constituency in 1996 so we need, that's why my first proposal is that all the 275 or so constituencies almost come back. They have the data, they have the information, all their former polling station executives and bring them back into the voting arrangement. More opportunity to express their opinion and also participate. So participation in here. So all come one and no you talk about the piano infinity in yakra or also or yebi or count, you feel a sense of responsibility to campaign. And this are a part in the Senate and count to mean Kotwaba. A back from so I think that is the first step. Eventually I'm sure that the 1 man 1 vote almost when we've got the systems and the architecture in place, and now with digitization, we should be able to do it. But that may take us a bit more time. We have them available. It's also capable of expanding a bit. Be at the end of acquired that. Na yemin komo. To be at the way I'm the party no fair on Yama, move promote to Yama, a party, Mr. Party, the Nipanum, there from Toy, we can't be perfect, but we all have to build Kana or mine here, something your friend and mine yourself. We want to build a country. We can't build a country by destroying ourselves and destroying each other. It won't help any of us. It's in the same. We acquire. That and I'm in chair with you since elections. We need the first person I'm in Casa. That's it. That's Baba.